Hey folks, welcome back to Good Things for Good People. This is going to be episode number 6. Number 6. Today we're going to talk about what happened yesterday. The analytics of the last 24 hours, how the channel is growing, the things that we have learned, celebrate the successes, celebrate the not so successes, but we're learning from it as we go. For those of you who are new here, welcome aboard. This is Good Things for Good People, the channel that's going to change the world for good. Well, it's at least going to try, and it is going to be for good. What we're trying to do here is we're using the power of YouTube and the revenue generation of YouTube through ads to directly affect people in our communities for the better. So every moment you spend watching a YouTube video, the ads that run that are on here, if it's before the video, during the video, or after the video, are going to generate revenue for this channel once it's monetized. We're getting there. Once it's monetized, that revenue can then be spent however we please. Now, it's not going to be something that I'm going to use for the betterment of me. My life is comfortable. I don't have to worry about it. I'm in a wonderful place in my life, and I'm a very positive, energetic person. What I want to do with this channel is I want to use that revenue to help people around, and we're going to be able to determine exactly how that money is spent because we have a community here that we're building. We're going to be able to figure out where do we spend that $10, $20, $100, $10,000. Now, it's not going to be at the point where it's $10,000 right yet. We're not going to quite probably get to Mr. Beast level of money, but we can make some great impacts even with small spends. Yesterday, I shared the story of the fact that I spent $17 and some change buying a couple lunch at the barbecue place. They didn't necessarily need me to buy their lunch. I'm sure they didn't walk in there without any money to pay for their lunch. But the gesture and the unexpected excitement of somebody doing something, a kindness, for no reason other than to just make their day better. You could see and you could hear in them, again, I don't want to use the word wonderment, but the positive surprise that they experienced from that is extremely rewarding. Now, it changed their day, I'm sure. And they maybe tell that story to somebody else, and maybe it influences somebody else or it inspires somebody else to do something similar. But it also changes the person that did it. It's a wonderful experience to be able to be a giving person. Fortunately, I'm in a situation where I personally am able to do these kinds of things. And it doesn't affect my quality of life at all. In fact, if you haven't had a chance to be the giving person or to help somebody else in need, it's a wonderful thing. It's not just the person that's receiving the gift that's getting the bonus. It's the person giving the gift also that feels those same sorts of bonuses. And that's really what I want to do with this channel. I want to utilize the positive capabilities of generating revenue on here for nothing other than viewed time and spending that money to directly influence somebody. This isn't going to go to some like amorphous, we don't know where the money's going to go charity. That's going to be, putting a pool in my backyard and buying me a flashy car or going on vacations. That's not what this is about. And all of this is going to be extremely transparent. As I've shown in the previous videos, I want to show all of the analytics, all of the successes that are happening on the channel. And I want to be able to be very transparent about how we're going to spend this money and how it's going to be going as we move forward, because I think that's the most honest way to involve all of you in this process. And I really, truly mean that. I want to make this a community effort. All that it needs, though, is you to spend time, if you're interested in this kind of thing, on these views, on these channels, and on these videos. That's it. No sending money, no donating things, none of that. All I need you to do is spend time watching the video, click on the like button if you're here. Please drop a comment in the comment section below, because the engagement helps to feed this video out to other people and hopefully bring them into the fold so we can just keep on organically growing this process. That's it. If you're interested in this kind of thing, click on the subscribe button. We're going to do videos every single day. I'm going to update you on the process of how things are going. It's going to be 10 or 12 minutes. I'm trying not to be too long-winded on this, but I really want to get you guys involved, and I want to be able to show all of the great things that we're going to be able to accomplish here. So with that said, thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Let's get into some analytics of the last day, a little less than a day actually, and talk about the incredible successes from yesterday, and let's celebrate. Let's talk about the number one thing that we can see here. It's almost at 200 subscribers, folks. We're at 1:51 in the afternoon. I just got back from lunch. We are just about to crack the 200 subscriber mark, which is awesome. Now, this is a short I uploaded this morning before I headed into work. It is currently at 61 views, which is whatever. But it might catch on later. It might not. We're not sure. I'm trying to do these videos with a short every day, just kind of get the positive energy going in the morning. And we'll see whether or not they go anywhere. Fortunately, one of them actually did a really good job and went up to 874 views yesterday, which is awesome. So that's really good news. Well, let's go look at the video from yesterday, which is this guy here. And this video from yesterday made 14.4 watch hours and picked up 9 subscribers, which is really, really, really good. Overall, the channel had an incredible day. If we go to analytics, look at this line. I don't know if you're a line graph kind of person, but that's a really good looking line graph. We are now currently at 95.4 or 95.2 watch hours, which again, if you can see, the day before yesterday, we had gained 17.4. Yesterday, we gained 37.1. How about them apples? That is a good day. If we could keep these kind of trajectories, man, this is going to be a good experience. Yesterday, we picked up 43 subscribers. So thank you very much for all 43 of those subscribers that have joined us. We really appreciate you being here. The reason the subscriber count is so important is there are gates that you have to get through in order to monetize a channel. And by monetize, I mean actually make money off of your YouTube channel. Not everybody who has a small YouTube channel gets paid anything. A lot of these smaller channels don't make any revenue whatsoever. In order to be able to get paid, we have to have 1,000 subscribers. I thought it was 500. It used to be 500. It's now 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, which is a lot of watch hours. But I think we're going to be able to get there. It's just going to take a little bit of time. We're at 95 watch hours, but if we can have days like this where things are growing and we're getting, a good chunk of watch hours, that is a big, big, big thing. Now, audience-wise, let's click on our audience tab up here. We can see we've got a lot of new viewers, and we got returning viewers. That's going very well. I'm very, very happy to see this because it means people are actually coming over here. And thank you to everybody who's sharing and bringing people here. This line right here is exactly what we're looking for, and that's all because of you folks that are doing it. So thank you very much. Our view time is actually almost perfectly split. 48% subscribed versus 52% not subscribed. Now this I'm going to go into a little bit of detail here as far as why I really want to encourage people, if you're interested in subscribing, and why it's important that subscribers are watching the video. There's a very important analytic here, and I want to show this to you that's from yesterday's video specifically about the difference between these two things. Non-subscribed people may watch the video. They may get it put in their feed. They may see the next day's video. Subscribed people will get it dropped into their feed. They will get a notification about it, and they're typically speaking much more likely to stay around and watch the video for a length of time. And this yesterday's video is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. So here is the breakdown of subscribed versus non-subscribed people. We had 64 views from subscribed people. We had 93 views from non-subscribed people. So you're talking considerably more, 41% versus 59% subscribed versus non-subscribed. But when you get over here, average view duration is a huge difference. We're talking 4 times almost the view duration for a subscribed person versus a non-subscribed person. You could see the average percentage there, the watch time. So while this non-subscribed person or non-subscribed was considerably more, we're going to have a much larger success rate out of those subscribed people, which hopefully you've subscribed by now, that are going to generate more watch hours that are generally a higher quality watch. And higher quality watch for YouTube is a huge, huge thing. It's not just as necessarily that you clicked on a video and you watched it for 2 minutes. That does help. But when you're on the channel for longer, you're on the video for longer, there's a chance that it's going to run a longer ad or a better paying ad, or it's going to run more ads. And I know ads suck, and I'm sorry. It's just how this whole process works. If you're here for a longer period of time, you're going to get an ad in the middle of the video, which hopefully by now you've already seen. That ad and the pre-ad, and if you finish to the end of this, which is coming up, those sets of ads are what can really start generating money for the channel. Now, as I said, right now we're not making any money off the channel, but we're going in the right direction. We're going to crack 200 subscribers. I want to click on this refresh button, and I want to see that it says 200 subscribers. I want to see, except for I lost my Wi-Fi because I'm outside. I want to click on this button, and I want to see that it says 200 subscribers. We're so close. We're in the right direction. It's all you folks that are making this happen. I really, really appreciate everything you've done for us. This project isn't even a week old, and it's already almost at 200 subscribers, which is awesome. So if you're interested, if you know anybody else who's interested, there's a share button right down there. Click on that share button. Share it to your Facebook, or you can click on share direct, and you could share it in a text message. You could share it to your Instagram. Wherever you want to share it to, share it. What will make this a successful experience is going to be bringing more people into the fold that are like-minded. People who are willing to donate just a little bit of their time to make a difference in this world and push success of this channel. It's going to happen. We can get there. I know we can. All it takes is a little bit of time spent. And I really appreciate you folks for being here. You're awesome. I'm glad this project seems like it's getting off the ground. It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. There's a lot of things that we're going to have to figure out, but we'll figure them out together, and we're going to make the world a better place. One day at a time, one act at a time. We're going to do good things for good people, and it's going to make things better. I promise. I promise. Now, if you watched my video from this morning, I asked about, I wonder what it is I'm going to do as my good deed for the day. Well, all I've done so far is open the door for a bunch of people, which is nice. But I haven't done my good deed just yet. So I'm still searching for it. The opportunities are out there. Unfortunately, I've been working too much, so I haven't been able to do a lot of good deeds. But I know I'm going to do it. There's going to be somebody out there I can help today. Thanks for being here, folks. Appreciate it. We'll talk again tomorrow. Take care.